What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. In our previous lesson, we looked at cognitive biases and confirmation biases. Confirmation bias is the tendency of people to favor information that confirms their existing beliefs or hypotheses. And a lot of times, because of that, we make generalizations or stereotypes of situations, people, religions, nationalities, and races.
A generalization is a flexible observation, whereas a stereotype is a rigid conclusion. And we tend to underestimate their power.
For example, all Sri Lankans love cricket. Now, it's true that it is our most popular sport, but it's not necessarily loved by everyone. Some people might prefer other sports over cricket, like basketball or badminton.
So the sentence, all Sri Lankans love cricket, forgets about all the other Sri Lankans that don't love cricket. This is a faulty generalization because it's not supported by facts. You will often find clue words like all, always, everyone, none, or never in a faulty generalization. But now, if instead of saying all, we say many Sri Lankans love cricket, it becomes a valid generalization because it takes everyone into consideration. The clue words here would be words like most, many, some, often, few, and a portion.
So, that was a generalization. Now, a stereotype is a fixed overgeneralized idea about a group or class of people. The big downer when it comes to stereotyping is that we ignore the differences between individuals and assign them characteristics that might not be true. To give a simple example, because I'm a man, society might expect me to resort to violence when in a conflict.
Fight!
And that is a stereotype, because I hate violence. And I would rather calm my emotions and discuss it with the person than fight.
The reason why we create stereotypes is to simplify things and reduce the amount of thinking we do when meeting a person. And despite our brain naturally categorizing everything, we should be able to look at a stereotype and know if we are being prejudicial. Because when we use stereotypes, we often forget about the individuals behind the label. People with their own desires and attitudes. People who you might actually have something in common with.
When it comes to stereotyping in media, it can quickly become a problem. You see, messages can reach a lot of people in a very short amount of time. And journalists, as well as you and I, have a moral responsibility to be fair and not use stereotypes. See, stereotypes can be used to dehumanize individuals or groups. And that can lead to all kinds of divisions in society. You start to unintentionally look for evidence that confirms your beliefs. And if you find any evidence that contradicts them, you'll simply think it's an exception. If there are no real facts to support these stereotypes and generalizations, then it's our job as media literate citizens to remind journalists, news media, and individuals that they should present evidence and not make faulty generalizations or negative stereotypes to further their cause. This affects us all as one society.
When left unchecked, stereotypes may lead to discrimination and injustice. People who are stereotyped can internalize that stress and struggle with it in daily life.
Stereotypes are all around us, but just knowing they are there can be the first step to dismantling.
Dropping our stereotypes can help us genuinely connect with people and learn from, and even enjoy our differences.